Hello. How are? How? Okay, I have to ask first though. Is the desktop audio like overlapping? Is it overlapping? Like there's some music in the background, but my desktop audio is also on. Is it overlapping or is it okay? Is my voice okay? Hmm? Hmm? It's okay. That's good to know. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? I think it's been like, what? 5? 6? It's almost a week of me just not appearing anywhere at all. Also, I think I forgot something. Oh right, game capture, scale filtering. I forgot the scale filter. Oops. Yeah, it's almost a week. I've been away for quite some time. Not streaming Dandy, not streaming Apex at 3 AM. Insane, I know. But that was for something. So, okay, promise me you're not gonna expect too much first though. Because I kinda did this myself. Look at me, I'm wiggling. You can see like the little hair on top, the little ponytail, the little bun. But promise me you're not gonna expect too much because I kinda did this myself. Very painstakingly. It was really hard. I wanna cry. But let's get some more look. Let me just drag myself a little bit upwards. Hopefully you guys cannot see the cursor. Whoop! Ah! Oh, Shinashiro, thank you for the 20 bits. Okay, as a reward, I'm gonna like show the ears. The jiggle is not very good, but it's better than nothing. Ooh, it's very stuttery now that I look at it. Ooh, boy. Well, whatever. This is something I can fix eventually, hopefully. Oh, that's not okay. But maybe if it's like far away, it's not gonna be too apparent. And I'm not gonna be blinking too much. Or maybe I will, not sure. Anyhow. Hello. 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 The eyebrows are not very good. It's not very good. For some reason, the frowning is really hard to detect. But I guess that's just how it is. Hmm. How I don't like this angle actually. This angle kind of looks like I'm giving you a blowjob. Let me just drag myself upwards. What? Nose. It's just a nose. It doesn't do anything. Whoa! What's that? Oh, Suki, thank you. 9 months. That's almost like 1 year. Holy hell. Thank you, Suki. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at that. I'm moving. So the angles are leave a lot to be desired, honestly. Whoop. Wow. 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 Uncomfortably close. Wow. Wow. Very pretty, thank you. Thank you. You can see that it looks impressive at first, but when you look closer, the mouth is very scuffed. There's a lot of like hard edges. The one thing that kind of makes the mouth looks good is the fact that there's a lot of I have a lot of like keyframes on it. So even if it looks bad with like each mouth pose, there's so much of it that it looks kind of fluid. Oh really? This looks good. Well, maybe if I zoom in more, you can see how. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't zoom in. But yeah, it looks kind of good simply because there's a lot of keyframes on it. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 16-ish different mount forms. Kasih pelembab dan go ahead, give it yourself. Hello PNG tuber, I'm moving. Fuck you, Sombot. But hello. Kissy kissy, mwah mwah. Mwah mwah. Also, another like, maybe it's to zoom in. Maybe you guys wouldn't like this, or maybe you do. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's some clippings on my mouth, on some mouth forms. Oh, is it this one? Oh, it gotta be one of these, but I'm not sure which one. So another thing this model doesn't have is like smiling eyes. I can only do this. There's nothing like from the upwards. There's nothing from the bottom eyelids. Because I don't know how to do it. I gotta say though, I'm having fun with this model. The motion of the mod is amazing even if the lines are rough. Yeah, because there's a lot of it. 3 days, it's 5 days. It's 2 days of cutting the model and redrawing some stuff. And the rest is rigging. It lasted until today really, so it's really closer to 6 days? Not sure. It's really a lot. Looks so good. Yeah, he moved now. Hello Louis. Okay, how many people is in chat? Let me look. Hello Daskyo, Chalm, Kara, Kenta, and then Farah. Kim Kimi, which sounds like that's my cat's name too. Coconut, Shinashiro, Anika Sabine, Suki. Who else? Is that all? Oh, Louis, of course. Sambat. And I believe that's all for now. Oh, Cycrip and Kenta. Have I said Kenta? Maybe I have. Okay, so another thing about this is that for the webcam to see my mouth, I have to move my mic a little bit. Can you guys still hear me? Do I still sound okay? Or is there like any changes in the voices? Oh wow, that's 19 people. Hello. What you doing? You're all watching me wiggle around and move. Why would you do that? You guys could spend the day studying or like working. You guys are watching a bunny boy move. Wiggle. I really like this smile, but I think I have to make it a little bigger. Something with the eyes. Yeah, I definitely need like a smiling eyes. Because I can only pout. I do really good pouty voice though, like. Let me zoom out a little bit. If there's anything this model is really good at, it's definitely pouty face, at least for me. Also, you can see that the x-axis is not a lot. It doesn't look like I'm moving my head too much to the left and right. There's some simulated movement though from the VTube Studio. Also, VTube Studio is definitely better than Para Live. It is slightly heavier though, but at least it's good. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Crisscross. I have no legs, I cannot do that. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Oh! Okay. I think this is just about everything in the model right now. There's not too much. Kind of like laser movement. There is... I'm not gonna drag my body upwards because you guys are gonna be able to see the fact that I just have nothing down there. It's just void. But how is it? How is this? It's moving? I think it's quite okay. Oh god, the mouth is... Oh, it's still okay. I just have to be a little bit more... Wow. But how is this? Do you think this is acceptable? Is this okay? I hope it's okay because it took me so fucking long. I hope this is up to your standards. Maybe not. It's not up to my standards, but at least I'm moving. Very acceptable, thank you. It's really better when zoom in. Oh, is it stuttering? Oh, yeah, VTube is kind of heavy. I should expect that. So, how are you guys? Are you guys eating well? Have you eaten? Is all okay? What were you doing when I'm not around? I've been wanting to play Apex so much, but honestly, rigging is a funny thing because it is a lot of like really hard work. It's a lot of the same thing. It's infuriating. It actually makes me angry from time to time. But it's the kind of thing that is infuriating, but when you get the groove, and you get the momentum, it's kind of hard to stop, which is why for the past 3 days I've been sleeping for no longer than probably 2 hours each day. I'm gonna die. Hopefully not today, but yeah, I'm really tired. I've been working on this so hard. Also, a special shout out to some people. You should rest. No, I wanna stream. I haven't been streaming for so long. No. Then go sleep or nap. No, I wanna play games. No, moyada. I'm not PNG, I'm moving. I think I'm what you call a CMO3 files. I'm a CMO3 VTuber. Cube is a model, if I believe. Cube is a model 3. Maybe. Oh, this is the VTube Studio one. I also have Para Live, which I believe is more like for games, I believe. Probably. Guess I'm rest soon, not now, but soon. Maybe. I wanna play Apex though. Oh, if anything, I really wanna play FF14. There's been a lot of FF14 news. My friends has been playing FF14. I really wanna play too. It's been so long. I wanna play it on stream, but I believe FF14 is kinda it's not something that's very easy to stream, at least for me, because I don't exactly know the groove of FF14, and I don't have a party to play with. So it's gonna be a lot of confusion, but if you guys want to see that, I can try. Oh, one thing about VTube is that if you're not using an iPhone, the eye tracking is dog shit. Para is definitely better in that regards. My eye is barely moving. The cornea, I mean. Flappy Bunny, hi. Oh. Okay, funny story. In trying to test the model, I have to blink a lot because this ear flapping, like this ear flap, is something that is, I would consider, a main focus of the face of the model. So I have to test this so much that my right eye actually starts hurting because I blink so much. Like my right eye is slightly bloated yesterday on the top. I have to forcefully blink so much. Halo. Enak di sate dong. I'm looking at you, chat. Oh god, if only the eyeball tracking is slightly better, I can like make more funny content looking at chat. Why are you looking at me like Taka judging my life? Yeah, I'm slightly happy of this. Honestly, when the model first becomes like, when it starts moving, I actually feel kind of bad because it's very lackluster. I think, at least to me, it seems lackluster. There's not a lot of things I could do. But now I think I grew to appreciate it a little bit more. The most exciting part of this is that there's definitely so much room for improvements. There's so much things I could do with this. Only the model though, not the tracking. I cannot do anything with the tracking unless someone just give me an iPhone out of the blue, which is not gonna happen. Why do you have fart as your channel points redeem? Is there something you want to tell? No. Don't worry about it. I mean, go ahead and redeem it, but not now, because it's not on this scene, I believe. Redeem fart. Later. 2 farts when I'm playing the game. It's gonna come, but not right now. I'm gonna like move my mic slightly down. Is that y'all fetish? Not me. It's just funny. It's really funny. Haha. Fart. Haha. It's comedy. It's really funny. It's really funny. A lot of people don't wanna like admit it, but farts are funny. It's funny. If you think it's not funny, you lie. You're a liar. You pretend to be an adult. You are afraid of the convention of the human mind. It's not funny, says you. You are lying to yourself, Sambat. Wake up, wake up. Be yourself. Life is not long, Sambat. 80 years is plenty, it's enough, but it's not all the time in the world. You have to be yourself. You need to accept, you need to be okay with the fact that farts are funny. Sambat. Fart funny, I agree, completely. Girls, especially other gods like me, doesn't fart. Bullshit. That ass do fart. There is art in fart. True. True. There's also far in fart, which means it far exceeds utter humor. It's good enough. I think I was about to say something, but I completely forgot because EM here starts talking about fucking fart. What was I about to... Huh? I lost my train of thoughts. I completely forgot. Dude, I forgot. What was I about to say? Yeah, it's a brain fart. True. I'm still trying to think. What? I don't know. Anyway, look at my pouty face again. It's definitely the best achievement I could like do with this model. Oh, another thing though about the tracking. You cannot use glasses while doing this. I have to use contacts inside my house. I don't want to do this. But if I use glasses, it doesn't work. The eye tracking, it blinks by itself. It is what it is. There's too much like reflections and all that. Oh right, yeah, I was about to mention I'm planning to get a new mic, but I don't know if... Because I think it's about time that I have like an upgrade to my microphone. The only problem being that when it comes to mic, you have no idea to know whether it sounds good or not before you get it. Which is why I'm kind of afraid. I'd really love to. I really wanna like upgrade the quality of my streams audio. You make buat ASMR mukbang gak? ASMR nyepong kontol. No, those mics are very expensive. Like super expensive, and I'm not really into mukbang. Like ASMR give me the bad kind of tingles. I don't like reading. I don't like listening to those. Give me conniptions. Like I'm trying to get this one condenser mic, but I don't know if it's too expensive. Gue nggak tahu cara klip, mampus, tolol. Okay, okay. Before we go to the game though, I have like one question to ask. The game is slightly webcam heavy. The number one like mechanic of the game is that whenever you blink, the game progresses. But because I'm using the webcam for my video studio, I cannot use it. So I have to use my mouse. But I have to ask you, do you want me to blink and click the mouse, or would you guys let me play the game like only with a mouse, only like enjoying the story? Yeah, it seems to be like a good game. It's called Before Your Eyes. I first heard about it from... It's been a while actually. I've heard about this for quite some time. But I got reminded of it due to Charlie, Much Critical. So I was really interested to buy it, and I think it was on sale. Just a little bit though. Sadly, I cannot play Apex with this. It's too heavy. It's eating my CPU. What's the genre? It is storytelling, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna boot up the game. Where is it? Should be around here. Is it spooky? No, no, no. It's sad. I think it's sad. No, no, no. It's like it's not. I don't know. I'm actually very blind when it comes to this game, so that's good. Is that breaking TOS? I don't care. But essentially, I don't know anything about the game. Yeah, di clip beneran. I only know that whenever you blink, you move forward in time, but I cannot use that because I'm using the webcam for this. I forgot what the game is called. Before Your Eyes, right? Okay, I'm gonna open the game. I'm gonna open the game and adjust some settings before I actually go to the games. Because as I've said, the game is very webcam reliant, at least on the intended gameplay, the intended way to play. So I'm really trying my best to make sure that my face doesn't just appear on stream. It shouldn't appear though, because as I've said, the webcam is used for something else, for another app. Okay, we're gonna play video games after this one. Just let me set this up. Also, you can definitely see my model is chugging from time to time. It is what it is. I don't have a very good PC. Maybe I should like buy a processor. Oh, music. Okay, I'm gonna try to adjust some things first. What the fuck is that resolution? Game is definitely too loud right now. I'm gonna reduce the sound. Okay, I think we're set. I think we are set. Maybe. Okay, let me change the stream genre, not genre, category. And I'm gonna try my best to use the live 2D on the bottom left. Okay. Before Your Eyes. Okay. Let's play this, whatever this is. Where the... Oh! Oh no, the top! Right. Let me adjust that real quick. I hope this is not too big. Ah. So this is Before Your Eyes, but sadly, as I've told you, I cannot use the webcam. Let me kill the game capture for a bit, just to make sure that it doesn't fuck up and open options I don't want to open. Is the game too loud? Is it loud enough? I hope it's not very loud. New game. Yada yada yada. God, my fan is kinda loud. I hope you guys cannot hear my fan. Moving Benui. Hello Axel. Hello, hello. True, I'm moving. I think the game crashed. This is the circumstances of having a not very good... Oh, select a video device. Okay, this is where I completely ignore what the game wants me to do because I have one webcam. A whopping one webcam. There's not much I could do about this. Wait, VTube Studio Cam. What is that? Hmm. Can I? Oh, I don't think I could pick that. Or maybe I. Ooh, wait. Can I do that? Wait. Wait. Okay. Let me try the game for a bit. Okay, give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. Let me see if this works or not. Ah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. A shame. I tried to blink, it doesn't work. Okay. So I guess we just have to ignore that part of the game. I really thought it was gonna work. I don't hear any fan. That's good. Okay, is the game too loud? I'm gonna reduce it a little bit more, because it's loud on my end. Don't hear a fan, but I'm being blown away. Good one. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to kill some noise source. I'm just gonna kill my Discord. I don't need that. Okay. So, sadly, I cannot play like the way the game is supposed to be played. I cannot use my webcam for two other things. For two different things. So I can just do this. Click. I hope you guys don't mind. So it's just gonna be a little story instead of like very gameplay driven. A shame, but it is what it is. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. This is the main mechanic of the game. This is the only thing I know about the game. I believe it's supposed to be a metaphor on how, like, blink and you miss it. I think there's a different thing. Oh, right. You experience everything in the blink of an eye. It's how fleeting life is. Maybe. I'm just kinda like talking out of my ass, but it kinda makes sense. Where are we? I see a boat. That's a boat. I've heard so many good things about this game.
Fouls. That's mine.
Fouls? Me? Am I fouls?
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Hello, dog.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way.
Blink.
See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
It makes completely no sense,
So,
actually.
if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I am.
I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word?
Hunch is good enough, I believe. Hunch is okay.
There's a better word than that.
Hunch is completely fine.
A premonition.
Yeah, sure.
Worth pulling up.
Premonition works. So I guess we are dead.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stir. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
I don't believe you. No, sir.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
I'm a little afraid. I don't know what's going on. Whoa, it worked. I don't know what you did, but it worked. You kind of look weird though. Maybe don't do that again. Are you a dog? A cat? A fox? A hyena? What are you? You okay?
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back.
Ooh, oh, that's a good
Very
sky.
beginning. The first thing that you can remember.
I guess it's just gonna be like the story about me then.
But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not going to be able to stay, all right?
Very well.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
This
Alrighty
is
then.
not something I have to deal with, thankfully, because my webcam
Now,
is used
the
for something
next time
else.
that you blink, I'm going to send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The
Hello,
thing to
Mr.
remember
Futurbrome.
about
Hello,
blink
Weeb. Hello, hello.
is,
I'm moving.
well, it's only a matter of time.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm touched. You
Whenever I
joined my
blink-
company. I really am.
Whenever I blink, I'm gonna click the mouse. I'm gonna try to play the game
Respect for the
the way
process.
it intended me to play. So I'm gonna prepare my
There
eyes.
is a dry eye in there.
Whoa.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Before your eyes. Okay.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Okay. Oh, okay.
You must really like it out here,
It only
huh?
happens whenever there's a metronome
Oh,
downstairs.
I get that. I like it too.
I'm peeling my eyes open. I don't know who's talking to me. Okay, I cannot do it. I think I can blink when there's no metronome. Hello. Hi.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
On the seashore?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
Agave. I know agave.
Years from now,
They make very good jams, I believe.
so it can
It's
grow
like
right
a-
into this tall, amazing tree,
A str-
covered in flowers.
I think it's a strange, like, alternative to maple syrup.
Eyes on that.
I guess there's nothing else here. What? Blink.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
True.
Now, where's the first page of my piece?
Um,
Can't find it anywhere. Did I put it? No.
is it this? Blink. Ah, there we go. I think that bitch took it, lady. Yeah, I see nothing. Blink. Ah.
Okay. Go ahead, kid.
Desert plants kind of slap, to be honest. I don't think I've ever tried it. I only know what an agave is. I've never actually tried it. Okay, I'm gonna like raise the volume a little bit more. The game have very good music. I like it. You guys can just try like to minimize the stream's volume if it's not your likings. It should be your likings. It sounds really good. Gonna make myself a little smaller. Ah. You guys could still see me. Don't worry. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Just a little smaller. Yucca and cactus imperts. Not really. Cactus is exclusively decorative plants. Anyway. Huh.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
Oh, I'm a baby.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
Benny. I'm Benny.
Really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
My eyes.
What was that beep?
Oh, yeah.
You know what's odd? Is I fear this battery isn't even working.
Ay, spicy eyes, spicy eyes.
Memory stick. What does that mean?
Can't do it. Ooh, hello. Oh, I'm playing the piano. Like me in real life.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Yes. Goo Goo Gaga. I wanna play Claire de Lune.
Me soon enough. Now where was I? Can I survive the entire song? Can I just peel my eyes until she's done? It's getting spicy. It's getting really spicy. A little bit more. I can handle a little bit more, I believe. No, I cannot. Ooh. We are in a
Sounds
tub.
good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
Ooh. Oh, I can control
I like
you.
the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I'm worried that might have something to do with it.
I wonder if that's all I gotta do. I don't think there's anything specific I gotta do here. I'm gonna blink. Huh. The dead voice actor sounds familiar somewhat. They also sound really good.
Ace.
Like, I wanna mention how
What do you
good
think he's
the voice
thinking
acting
about?
is so far.
I don't know.
Okay, no metronome means I could blink.
On the problems of the universe.
Oh, is it me sleeping?
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
I have a feeling this game is gonna make me cry.
Yeah, but
Just a feeling.
that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
Uh-huh.
You're right. No. You're right.
Oh, whoa, what's up with our parents?
You know, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Whether he's smart or not.
True, true.
As long as he's happy.
Aww.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. But I still think he's going to be smart. I can just tell.
These are very good parents. I like them. At least so far.
Also, sometimes dumb people are really happy.
True. At least for now I'm happy. Huh. Where are we? I am in the
Oh, sandbox, I believe. Oh, I'm looking at the clouds. I see. Little old Benny looking at the sky. There doesn't seem to be anything here. I should be okay. Ha! Bling.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand.
Grak, hello, Apesia, hello.
It really means
Grab.
a lot.
Though I cannot see how I move though, because I'm not looking at my OBS. I hope it's okay. Okay, continue. Ha. Ooh, okay. Oh, is it my birthday? Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Hey, it looks nice. No.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your...
Don't say that. Don't say that, Mom. Don't say that. You play very good piano. Don't say that. Oh, it's kind of lagging. Nothing else I can blink? Ha. Scrapbook. Open. Also, yeah, I want to mention that the game is very accessible. You can play with one arm. Because that's the only thing you need to do. You aim and then you blink. You don't even have to click your mouse, really. Baby grand piano. Van Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano.
Oh,
My dad
it's the one
gave
we're
it to
using.
me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Ah, it's Nike.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it. at
He looks
first.
like Fango. Beechcroft High School Choir. Ah,
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
ah.
Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach.
Oh, this is
I don't
Mom.
even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
I blink. Fuck.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't
Oh,
want
it's a
him to
dog.
get attached.
It's a dog. It's a dog.
Richard.
What?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so...
I blink. Fuck. Hello.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
I love Ernie. I love Ernie.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor?
I don't know what the hell that
Remember
is.
how to play
No,
that one?
no, no, sir. I love Ernie. Meong pus pus pus. Ha.
Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
True, yeah.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Bless you. Bless you again.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Oh, she's allergic. Hello. Kato. Richard Bryan. I'm cheaper than hiring movers, trust me. Are we gonna move?
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor.
Oh, or that's
Gave me a
very smart.
certain gravitas in her eyes, you know.
Very good voice
Which I
acting, my god.
very quickly lost.
They are very depressed though. These are very depressed dads and moms. Ha!
God, she dragged me to so many places.
To Egypt.
It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Ooh, that's a hard question. Greece, Egypt. I wanna go to Egypt, honestly. It's probably a little bit too hot for me, but I would like to go to Egypt. Definitely. Ha. Where's mom? Oh no. No, she's fine. Oh, I'm moving to the grand piano. Like playing the big boy. Ooh. I cannot see like your passing day, I believe. For passing day or your passing day, the word here. The shit music. Play it.
Wait, is that...
It's me.
That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
Bitch, I'm pressing random
He's
keys.
playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Oh no, oh no.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean,
Bad feeling about this.
someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking
It's
about?
you, it's you, it's
I
you.
hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Yep, it's her. What? Bling. Ah! Gato. Play. Gato.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Can you jump? Yeah, draw Gato. Draw the cat. Very good job.
Sorry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else I gotta do. Aside from playing with my cat. Bling. Love cat. Love cat.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders.
Ah,
right
big.
on my kitchen
Gato
table.
big.
They will
Arnie.
literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
Oh, way better art. Oh fuck. You smug bastard. It's like a real cat. I don't think there's anything else I gotta do. I think that's it. Bling.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Ah, he's getting really like
You're a working woman now.
too tired to play with
Yes,
these.
that's true.
Let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Why can't we like see our mom? Ah, I guess we kind of like only remember the parts that we remember. Yeah, I guess
This
it's
is
like
called a metronome.
okay.
We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Metronome. Oh, the top kind of looks like a face. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's kind of small. Ha.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Ooh.
So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well.
Ha.
I haven't seen him in over 10 years.
And that is the father, I
Can you
believe.
that?
Is he dead? I hope not.
I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Okay, he's not dead. That's good. There doesn't seem to be anything else. I could look away. I could blink. What? Oh no, midnight phone calls. Never a good sign. Is anyone gonna pick that up? Oh, I have to peel my eyes. I don't want to miss this. Oh, I think I forgot about it. Yeah, we just knew there's a phone call. But I guess we quickly fell asleep again or something. Ling. Oh. I see the metronome.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Okay.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
I cannot. Please don't hit me. Oh god, I think the mom have like a delusion of grandeur of making sure her kid would be amazing, a genius.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
I think this is a photograph. Oh yeah, it's a camera. Flip.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
What's this? Oh, this is mom.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
I guess there's just nothing here. At least I don't think so. Ha! Is this a backyard? It kind of feels like a backyard. Wow, wow. Clouds. Houses.
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Oh no, Ernie is
Ernie,
gone.
we need you.
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
No.
Sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, Ernie is gone.
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Oh no, oh no.
Ernie! Kid! Come to Papa!
Bad feelings. I don't like
You're
this.
mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
I don't like this.
What happened last night?
Oh, I clicked the wrong. Ah,
So you're
fuck.
saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I was.
Uh-huh.
Ah, that's me with Miguel. I always thought that she was a boy.
Pee-hole distance.
Thank God.
Say that one more time.
Hello.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something,
Pee-hole
then
distance.
it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
What are we talking about then?
Ah, that's me. That is me. Bling. Ernie, smile.
I'm still not understanding how you let this
Ah!
happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just just happened?
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more.
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really
Oh no, they're fighting.
witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Maybe we can put them outside or something.
No, just... man.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Nice. I was about to get angry. Hello, Mom. Oh shit. Benny is a dinosaur kid. Good choice of like interest, Benny. Amazing. Sublime choice. Dinosaurs are pug. Dinosaurs and Hot Wheels. You're the cool kids.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Insanely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Ha. Oh, what is this? What did you see in the middle of the night, Benny? What is this vivid memory? Slightly scary. Don't think there's anything. Can I blink? I'm gonna blink. A few more seconds and I'm gonna blink. Nope, can't do.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Our playing is really bad compared to earlier. I don't think Benny enjoyed this. Oh, it's Halloween. It's October. Okay.
You're really getting there. honey?
Oh, you're getting there.
Next week we'll start working
Definitely.
on your other hand.
Very nice. Very nice. Ah. It's Christmas.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
Good job, Benny. Sublime.
Took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Is there anything to blink at? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we can go on. What?
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers.
Why would you need 8
Yeah.
washers?
9. Where the hell are the washers?
Ha.
Quiz said find the
Oh, no.
zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Okay, so I'm fucking stupid. Good. It's like me, actually. Ha. Benny is a fucking idiot. That's great. That's amazing. At least when it comes to math. Ha.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Oh, is that like trophies? I want something. Oh, I like surfing now. You really are becoming the cool kid in town.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it,
Oh, it's a
I'm
boat
getting rid of it.
from earlier. Ha.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Who the fuck is that?
You're not my house. You're not.
Oh no, there's like a problematic family moving in, I think. That's a crow. Hello, Chloe, Chloe. Let me take a pic.
Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
I'm playing inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair.
Oh, okay. She's just like on her. It's not very rebellious face. She's just acting like a kid right now. Nothing wrong about it. Hello.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Should I?
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Okay. Slightly afraid. I don't like this. You have like a weapon. You have a blunt weapon. I can die from this. I hope you would not like
Why are you always out here taking
take advantage of
photos?
my innate ability.
You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
That is cool. Whoop.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house.
I can do
I'm
that.
pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
Pretty fucking fast, huh, idiot?
How did he do that?
How do- what do you mean? How did I do that? I just click a button. I don't like this. Why is there a raven? Can Benny walk any slower? Yes.
Everyone, Benny's about to play for us.
Ha!
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
Maritime what now?
No one really
Is that a
knows what it
thing?
means.
I don't know what does that mean.
Known legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh.
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah, what a show.
What the hell is a maritime archaeology?
Class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Hello, Mr. Isaac.
Class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
Oh god, it's her.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid, you asshole.
Look at me.
Okay. We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to.
This is
Ooh, you
cool.
bitch.
I want each
You
of
whore.
to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
I wrote it.
Stop staring at me, creep.
Now I will go on.
I'm looking at
Slide.
Isaac, you bitch.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
I ain't telling.
Right, I
I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. Here.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past.
Wrong,
That's
but
right,
close
right?
enough.
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account
So
of
who
the
is this?
past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%. That's work we do while at class.
So
Participation,
I should at least get
20%.
20% then. Good enough.
I will give you a moment to write this all down.
Okay, I think that's that.
Broke my no talking rule, but I asked you to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
This is definitely gonna be our wife eventually. Huh.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
What is this? Oh, is this the playscape thing that Chloe talked about?
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid.
Consters. It is really cute. Oh, it's like Pokemon, but good. I knew conch that. Barnacles, shrimp, lobster, and clam dung. Anemego. Very good. I like it. I like Conchstar. Good franchise made by Game Not Freak. Ha. Shrimp.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history
Oh, it's Chloe.
class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
Well, don't judge me. I don't have
Very
friends.
interesting detail.
Ooh, lobster.
Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll
Tickle stick.
use tickle stick.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
I'm gonna draw me fucking your mom.
It's called a magnet school.
Huh. Oh, is that me?
It's about an
No,
hour
it's not.
away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
Music
Life will
school.
Take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Unlike this, I have something against art school in general, but I guess if you really like it, that's okay. But I've known so many people going to art school because, like, especially music. When it comes to music, oh, I blink. Oops.
So what do you think?
There's a lot of instances where the
You think
parents
you could
kind of force
excel
them
in
to.
that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem.
I don't like this.
Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
I don't like this.
So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
Who the
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I use.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
I could.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
I would say that
Thank
about
you.
you.
I wouldn't either.
I don't like him.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
Lies. Blatant lies. What are you looking at? You look like a fucking Muppet. Look away. Shoo. We didn't get there. Wait, no, maybe... Oh, I thought this is like a different art school we're gonna go to. The well-tempered clavier, 48 preludes, and... I'm looking at that. Oh, no. What is this like the Bible for like piano man? Pianist.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
Oh, this is slowly turning into a very relatable story.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Crumble.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
No. Maybe not now. Just crumple it. You don't have to throw it at your mom. Days until audition. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. What? Well, gotta start somewhere.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Oh yeah, I don't like this, Mom. Yeah, I don't feel good. I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this. I want to talk to... I'm gonna assume that's Chloe.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Fucking hell.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
I don't like
Then
this.
Don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out.
I don't like this.
Man, did I just cause a fight with your parents?
Yes, you did.
Sorry, dude. But you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we gotta be leaning.
Okay. Oh god. Yeah.
Anubis,
Yeah, this is something that I would believe
presence of
a lot of people go
Ma'at,
go
who you
through.
remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land.
Well, that's
of the
cool.
dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale. That is Amamet, and she's got,
Hey,
and yes, that's a she,
Mr. Kid.
the head of a
over here.
crocodile,
That's.
fur of a lion,
Look at
see,
it.
Dear weird,
and the
you
body of a
bitch.
hippopotamus.
Tonight after my dad
Not
goes
say
to
that
sleep,
her
I'm
face.
going to sneak out my house and go sleep
As
on the
you can
beach.
see, she is ready
If you want to get
devour
invited, draw me a picture of
any
Mr.
the
Isaac
deceased who do
feeling...
not pass judgment. Sort of like
Sure,
me with
go
your
do that.
quizzes.
Haha.
So I am not quite sure why I
Why
don't
is
hear
he
more
so
friends
scared
scribbling
looking?
right now.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my
Okay, I don't think he'll look at me, thankfully. Mr. Isaac, don't look at this. It really is funny though, you're right. Ha! Furry artist, little old Benny had a calling.
Just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason
One.
he keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Oh no.
Okay, well listen, I don't claim to understand the
Oh,
motives of
oh.
others, but I-
Oh,
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is he like that?
becoming quite uncomfortably real here. I gotta say. It's becoming very real. I don't know if I like it. But I guess that was the intention. What are you even playing? What is this? What? Did I just give up? Okay, this is audition day, I believe. What? Oh, it's her. Watch this. It's gonna be Chloe throwing shit on my window.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me. Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny.
Oh. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. This is... Fuck it.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize.
I'm not baby.
Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Oh god, I thought that was a corpse.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever.
You had the right idea. Tomato is fucking gross, dude. Don't eat that.
I'm the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you.
Aw, thank you, Chloe.
Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
Wait, what happened to your mom?
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
This is the
I
audition?
didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
Uh-oh.
You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over.
No, I'm not gonna
to play
eat
the
tomatoes,
recording so the
ever.
sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay?
You can't make me eat potatoes, no sir.
Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Mom, I think I'm dying. Mom? It could be like anxiety attacks. Oh, I blink.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
We? These two people, you mean? You got this, Ben. Or maybe you don't, and that's okay. That's okay. This guy's trash.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes?
Oh, I'm having a panic attack for sure.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
Did I pass out? What is this?
Maybe I
Yeah.
pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Oh, okay. Some self-reflection by the mom. That's good.
You have to find something to focus on.
Do I?
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Please don't say that. I jiggle. Ah. Ah. Please don't say that, Mom. Not in front of a kid. Am I
Run him home from school for a while.
Oh, I'm dying.
Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Oh no, what are they gonna say out? Okay. Can I listen to them? Oh no. Oh, okay, it could be something not too bad. It could be like bronchitis. Which is, you know, still kind of bad, but it's not the worst thing ever.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, plus, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Oh, it just kind of cuts off. Yeah, I guess we forgot what they're talking about. Eczema will die, don't die. I mean, we have died. Like, the intro is pretty much us talking to this furry Charon or something. So we have died. It's just us trying to recall our past. Huh. Where are we? The ocean side or something.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay, so why am I home though? Am I sick or... Seems like it. Soup. We got... That's about it. I got like one bowl of soup. I guess I'm sick or something. Ah, my childhood. Hey, that's the stuff. Oh, look at that, you are an artist. Holy hell. Nothing else? Nothing else, I think. Benny, little old Benny here is an artist.
Dinner's ready.
Well, let me just draw another thing first.
B, you hear me?
What's he doing in there?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Ooh, more art. Wow.
Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
Ben is going somewhere.
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore.
Yeah, that is really good. That is really good. I gotta say, Benny, good job. Ah.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
For this?
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Well, no, they're probably young. It's good enough. I like it. It's good. But yeah, that is easily the best one out of all these. I don't hate that though. Horses, good. I like it. Benny completely mauled that poor lad. Ooh, oh, wait. I think we are doing this on our own accord, hopefully. I think this is something Benny would like. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in arts. What the fuck? Benny's weird. Benny's a weird kid. That's okay.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists.
Artists.
And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies!
Art. Is that that doesn't look like a human skull? Holy shit! Lin-Manuel Miranda. Wait, that's him. Alexander Hamilton in The Flash. The ponytail. I'm gonna draw a naked man. Okay.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Oh no! Oops. Long orange. I'll make it long.
Zany.
Oh, I blink. Oh no.
There you go, Mr. Brin.
Mr. Brin?
Feel each shape.
What? Oh no, we are having like a little minimalism going on.
You fiend! I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done here.
Wait, what have I done? Lines, squiggly lines. That's all I do.
You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I think I wrote 2 segment fucking. I don't know about you. I think that's.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Brin.
That is 2 stickman fucking and a testicle.
I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind. It becomes difficult putting one foot in front of the other when they are no longer touching the ground.
Okay. Oh, this is a museum. Benny, you are. Whoa.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
What? I don't understand you guys.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one.
Starving artist is supposed to feel like.
Love this one.
One thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous shot.
Benjamin!
Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces.
Oh, I think that's nice.
Feed it to an alligator.
Why is it a butthole?
He's not in the business of the arts.
Oh, that's a fan. I think that's a fan.
He's in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
I will.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Oh. I am an artist.
You don't have to crumple it, you can just walk away, but I guess we're just gonna ignore the sensible option and do the drastic one.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. But what's talent? Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
I'll leave. Cheers!
A difficult artist. The best of us are.
I like him. He's strange. I like him. What are we eating? Bread, butter, and wine. Not too much stuff. Cling.
This is divine.
I think it's very cheap.
So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Just somewhere abroad. This American air can be stifling.
Abroad, huh?
Now what to eat? If we both only get appetizers, I can afford to go Dutch. Otherwise, I thank you for the dinner.
Truly is like the struggling artist. You and I both, mister. I still don't know your name. Van Gogh too. Cheers. Bread, butter, and wine, favorite dinner. It's like... It's a huge metaphor on how we're Jesus. Huh. Where are we?
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Brinn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
We are popular. Make art, Benjamin Flynn. Bren? I forgot your name. I think that's all. Yeah, this is just okay. Hollis?
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now.
Wait, what happened?
You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Benjamin Brinn, the young master. Captivating. Brinn reinvents reinvention and then reinvents it again. If you have eyes, you will love the show. Benny is big.
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such an... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up.
Oh no, oh no.
All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just gonna get back to work, okay?
Oh, I don't like that. She was about to cry. Can I leave? There's gotta be something I could do. Come on. Well, I wanna visit mom. Please.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny,
You ready to come up here?
Man. That was kind of sudden, actually. I was expecting a little talk.
Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
Benny took it hard, I think. Very hard. Man.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too. You have broken my heart.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Man.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
Oh, this is...
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
This is Mom's composition. We're going back to piano, it seems. Oh, we're trying to play her music. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. What are we trying to make here? There's nothing to see. So I guess we are trying to move the composition somewhat towards the canvas. We're gonna change those melodies into a different kind of art, I think. What describes Mom best?
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Oh good, this is what she was talking about earlier. With how like your
successor's work can also immortalize you, the parents, or something like that. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Ellie Stephens,
Is that really you?
relatively unknown in her life, Bryn lifted his mother's work out of expertise with the creation of this piece.
I can't believe this. It's been years.
She is now considered to be one of the greatest
the entire show. It's
Okay.
unbelievable.
I like Chloe.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
No, postmortem success. Huh. Hey?
I just can't.
Oh, this is always. This is also my work.
Childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
Yeah, this one's not good, Benny. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's just okay. This one's.
And your mom. I
Launchpad.
always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
I wouldn't blame you. Nobody knows.
She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Sure. I agree.
I'd really love
Oh,
to catch
wow,
up.
okay.
I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
What the fuck?
Now would you look
Oh
at
god,
that?
it's him. Wolfman. Where is Furicharon? Furicharon? Where are you? Oh fuck, where are we?
Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa!
Can I continue my story, please?
Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter?
That's me. Ha.
The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run?
Oh, how's that?
You help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
That's me.
Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid?
Oh shit.
Or
lonely, definitely lonely.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer?
Composer.
Or an accountant?
Composer, definitely.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Gonna be honest, demanding.
Kind of like your champion, or more like a taskmaster?
This is hard, honestly. Demanding, but with a self-reflection face later on.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
Yeah, it's kind of blunt, but that's kind of what happened.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love?
Fuck, I don't know.
Now, be honest here.
I don't know, maybe.
Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
Okay.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love. And and blowing it the next day.
Oh, yeah, that happened, right, when I got sick because I was like staying outside.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Right, that's right.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
How sick were we?
That year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
Oh god, he's doing it again.
Alright! I get it! I hear
Oh shit, it opened.
I hear what you're saying.
Is that a good thing? Is that supposed to open? Am I gonna die?
I had assumed as much anyway.
Wait.
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper.
Did I lie?
And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again.
I don't feel like I lied though.
I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, it's you, it's not me. It's you.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Am I gonna die?
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Hopefully. So I guess we're gonna have some quiet time now. You and I both. Hello, Mr. What's your name?
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Me? Wait. I didn't lie. What? What? Huh? I didn't lie. I don't think I lied.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
Oh, there's something we haven't...
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
Wait, what's this?
And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Don't sniff on me.
But it's too late for that.
Wait, what's happening?
We're in this together.
I think there's like a story that we haven't gone through just yet.
She'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Oh, shit. Okay, then.
Schoolyard staring contest, buddy. You best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
The real story, then. What triggered this? I'm not sure. So we recalled our life until, you know, the entire masterpiece segment. And then we got dragged back to hell. We told our story in what I would believe to be the truth from what I've seen, but I think we lied about something on the ways that we recall our past. Maybe
I think that's like something that we didn't mention at all to the gatekeeper. No, to the furry Charon. I still don't know his name. So I guess we're gonna recall our past, the real past. Wing. Yep, this is the beginning.
Not this.
Not this. Okay.
Now
Yeah.
play the C major chord I taught you.
Remember? This one? Is it this one?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't
Okay.
it make you feel happy? You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work.
Oh,
Stay
yeah,
here.
yeah. We forgot about this.
You're on that phone call.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. This got like brush out. Brush out. Yeah, we haven't explored this one at all. Yeah, I think this is something that we... What do you call it? Dipendem apa ya bahasanya? Something that we just kind of like try to forget or something. Yeah, something that we try to bury in our memories.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, the door too. What did you hear?
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
That's did he die? He's dead. He's super dead.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations.
Ah.
Now, she never could.
Right.
Let's keep going.
I see. Okay.
You really need to stay in touch. Be eternally indebted.
I think.
Did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Yeah, I think our mom realized that his father is dead before she's able to make any meaningful compositions that the world would acknowledge, I believe. And not the cat one.
I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
This is this one. It's definitely this one with the door. Oh, fun, that's blood. That is blood. Wait. Cats? Oh no. No, they wouldn't show that on a game. They wouldn't. Would they? Ah, fucking hell. Oh, I cannot. Oh no.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson.
Right.
The
Coyotes.
simple being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because
Not this one.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm
Oh.
worried about who you're going to become.
I don't remember
I get
this.
all this. We need to move.
Okay.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
Oh, I think this is something we also skip. Yes.
Staying engaged.
Try to speak a little softer.
Okay, I guess we eavesdrop on whatever this conversation was. Yeah, I think this is another thing that we didn't get to see.
What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay.
Oh, he eavesdropped this.
Let's not say that. Okay?
Oh,
we don't
Benny, listen to
I know
this.
I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard
Oh, Benny.
one of us saying something like that?
Oh, Benny,
I never
you.
forgive myself.
Oh, Benny.
It's okay.
He's asleep. It's okay.
Please don't say that to your kid.
You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, this part. This was kind of random, this part. Why are we howling with Wolf? What's going on? Oh, I don't think it's literal. Oh god, he's doing it.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
Yeah, the voice actors is absolutely knocking it out of the ballpark. I hope that's a real saying.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
This is where we decided to draw.
Try writing with it.
Oh, she's trying a lot of stuff with us. Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Let me write some stuff. Boop, 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 boop. So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
Oh, I would get fooled too. I always loved this stuff. During elementary school, my teacher loved using this. We already have PC back then. We can just photocopy shit. But she really loved writing essays paper with these. And then comes out bullshit questions that I cannot answer. What do I write about? What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far?
Sure.
And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Oh, dude, maybe
Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Maybe we're not an artist. We are very good at writing stories, I guess, which is why we try to lie to the ferryman. The Great Life of Benjamin Britten. His childhood was a lonely one. This is the first time we know what Benny is thinking about directly. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. His mother was a composer. Oh, okay.
Man, this is wild.
The writing? Thank
You
you.
really got into this, didn't you?
Or is it the drawing? I'm not sure. Can you give me a look?
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Haha.
First love? Okay, Benny. And we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it.
God, I blink.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh shit, this is an MR. Oh shit, fuck. Yeah, we were sick.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
What kind of sickness do we actually have? Oh shit. This took a very interesting turn. Hello.
You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night.
Uh-oh.
I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Oh, I think what's going on here is that we completely fabricated the entire artsy stuff. We are a writer. I think that is why we have, like, there's a lot of choices in the, like, before. Like, there's a lot of choices you could make. A lot of different choices you could make after the art school, after the audition. Which is why I was confused, like, is this game will have, like, does this game will have, like, branching paths on, like, a little isolated story? But I guess there's a lot of paths, but they're all lies. This is us. We are a writer deep down, I think. I think this is just a little, you know, just a little prediction.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed.
Wait, what's up?
Hey, B.
Hello, Dad.
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay?
This is a very good dad.
Okay. Love you, buddy.
He's trying his best. And right I shall. Benjamin Brin was a lone... Don't say that. Don't say that. He was the worst Brin to live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. What?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you here, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's Mama. Sweetie, I feel you.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Oh. Okay, so this is pain, I guess. This is like physical pain.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too.
Is this his boss?
Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Drugs. I want drugs. Hello, Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me?
No, I'm dying.
Well, just so you know, I know you're faking.
What the
Because
fuck?
if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me all.
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something?
Nope. You heard nothing. It's okay, Dad.
Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
You have very good hearing.
You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's just... well, she's tired. Really tired, I think.
Why would Mom be mad at me? This is not something I choose. Jesus
It's
Christ.
okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall.
I love that.
You ready? Did you hear that, Benny?
That's a good dad.
Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
It depends on the phone. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
Yeah, Mom's just kind of gone.
Closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Close my eyes. Okay.
Wait, is that... that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Okay. Oh. We are hooked up on like an IV cable, and I guess we're gonna continue playing The Passing Day. Remember, today is the first day. Mom? Sorry for dying. Hello.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
It's a very simple composition, Mom, but thoughtful. Ah, pain. Oh God! That's a ventilator. We are getting worse. We are dying. Godspeed. I'm gonna cry.
Hello? Sorry you had to see me like this. Hi.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love.
Ernie, hello.
She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
True.
Oh, I think you're right.
This is fucking stupid. Not blinking actually gets easier because there's so much tears in my eyes. Game becomes so easy. Oh god. It's not stopping. It's not stopping.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
Oh, Chloe.
What does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Chloe
Okay,
lost...
I'm calling now.
Honey.
Call. Chloe? Oh god.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Hello. Hi.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day.
And what did I say?
And how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that.
EE.
But... Hey! What are you looking at?
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm going to leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay, I think she left. I can open my eyes. Hopefully. What? Dear weird neighbor kid. Aww. It's mutual. Oh, the sensitivities. Dude, fuck.
What is that?
Is that piano?
Something new I'm working on.
Is that piano?
So you're
A
right.
new composition from
It's
Mom.
just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well...
It is
no,
kind of
makes
sad.
sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable.
What?
Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
These parents just have to see their kids dying. I don't know how to feel about this. Be brave, Benny. Oh, our vision is slowly disappearing. What can I do? What can I do? Nope, I don't think there's... That's that. That's life. That's it.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
Ah, ferryman. Ferryman.
You know, for a while now,
hello.
I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller.
You're good. You just have like a little
I just don't
temper.
have grand enough words. Can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
Oh, you like my story? Maybe?
I know just what to tell her.
Go ahead, please.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her.
Is she cute?
Once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
If it's gonna look like my mom, I'm gonna cry.
I should go get ready.
Amoga.
Don't worry. You got this. I think.
Amogas. Losing my fucking mind. The gatekeeper's place is very cozy. I like this. I like it here. Do you like it here? Ferryman, ferrykeeper. I cannot stop looking at it. Where were we? I forgot. Ah! It's Ernie! But God.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Yep, good luck, ferryman.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
It's not a very good story, are you sure? Very well. The metronome stop. The metronome stop.
You know, I never told you how much
Hello.
I loved your story.
Hello, Ernie.
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you.
Hello.
Which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn.
Go ahead.
Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea.
Mm-hmm.
His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to just as he was.
Mm-hmm. As he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. And when that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, grip tight to raffle tickets.
I'm gonna keep the credit playing, honestly. I'm gonna reduce the volume a little bit though. I'm gonna keep it playing, but I'm gonna reduce the volume a little bit. That was a game. I like it. You like it? Mwah. Nah. Okay, no more tears now. I'm good. Speaking of good, the game was also good. Man, that was something. I honestly don't know how to feel about it. On the art section feels kinda, it's just funny, but it doesn't feel like it delivers too much. But I guess I already knew that it's, knowing that it's like kind of bullshit really makes me a little relieved. The whole art section feels kinda weird, to say the least. It was like, it was not what I was expecting. It's a little bit more silly than I thought. Man. This makes me think though. A very specific source of, it solved the mystery on why he suddenly was cured. Well, I thought it was not something serious at first. I guess it's just very good at bullshitting. Huge fucking balls though. He tried to bullshit like the ferryman of hell. That's good. Ben, you're a good kid. You have big fucking balls. But yeah, this really makes me think about a very specific fear. Not fear, I guess. Maybe it is fear, yeah.
like, as I was growing up. Okay, let me clear my throat a little bit. As I was growing up, I meet a good number of people. A lot of them I don't talk to anymore, sadly, but, you know, I got to talk with them, I think. There's a lot of people that I'm gonna cry. It's a little pet peeve whenever I get to my birthday. The last one was a little bit more happy than usual, but even then, whenever I look at my age, I look at my birthday, I always think about, hey, today I survived another year. For some miraculous reason, I am 1 year older. Like, let's say I was 17, now I was 18, now I'm 18. But there is someone, I guess, that it never feels fair to me that I'm 18, but then, not now. My current age is a mystery. But it never feels fair to me. I keep thinking, hey, I'm 18 now and my friend gets to be 16 forever. But it always assumed to me, I always assume that it's not okay. I think he deserves more. But I get fuck. But I guess I shouldn't assume that, you know, I shouldn't assume he doesn't live a full life. He met me, he met a lot of people, he made people happy. Is that not a full life? Sounds like it. Don't you think? It's a short one, for sure. 16 years is not a lot. Not a lot at all. But it's plenty. It's a full life. I hope he's happy. I'm gonna end the stream. I hope you enjoyed the game and the model. I did work very hard on this. I'm gonna try to see if I could like increase the yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Not much I could say. You know what I meant. So, thank you for tuning in. I will see you when I see you. Be well. Please live a full life. Good night. Mwah.